My goal with this video is to help you find your direction in life in less than 30 minutes. The time it takes to watch the video and then maybe a bit of time for self-reflection. You let me know after if I succeeded. Let me know in the comments. So I believe that finding our direction in life is a very important quest, because not having a sense of direction can prevent us from living fully. Without direction, you may experience the Groundhog Day syndrome, which is when every day feels like the same and lacks purpose. You probably feel not very motivated to start the day because what's in your planner doesn't excite you. It doesn't feel very meaningful to you. You may even feel like you're wasting your life, which is not a good feeling. I know. I didn't feel a sense of direction in life until I was in my early 30s, and that caused me a lot of anxiety in my 20s. And when you do find a direction in life, then you feel more motivated and more energized. You can set or you can create goals that are meaningful to you. You feel more aligned and more strong inside. You also tend to meet people who are more similar to you. You meet your tribe. Having a sense of direction in life essentially means that you live your purpose, which is, I think, the best feeling in the world. So here's how you can do it. Number one, engage with your curiosity. So curiosity is one of the most powerful attitudes we can embrace and cultivate to live a fulfilling life. When you are curious, your life becomes richer or more colorful, more exciting. You become a more interesting person too. And curiosity is essential to finding your direction in life and living your purpose or your dharma. And that's because what you're curious about gives you clues, like breadcrumbs, about your soul's desires. And following those clues or those desires is your purpose in action. It's the direction you're looking for. Following your curiosity is also way more practical than trying to find your passion. And to find your passion, you must be in touch with your curiosity first. So you can think about, what topics are you curious to learn more about? Imagine you're in a big bookstore like Barnes & Nobles and you can't get out until you've read 5 or 8 books, 8 full-length books. What topics would you read about? What section of the bookstore would you go to first? Also, what topic can you talk about for hours? And what experiences would you like to have before you die? For example, I love talking about and learning about metaphysics, spirituality, lifestyle design, entrepreneurship. And these interests are part of my work and part of my hobbies. And also the people around me often share those same interests. And for experiences, I'm mostly curious about connecting with nature and exploring different natural environments like hiking in national parks or seeing the northern lights or watching the sunset at different locations. What about you? What are you curious to learn, to explore, to experiment? These things will guide you in the direction of your dharma or your purpose. Number 2 is to follow your inner guidance. So perhaps the biggest obstacle to having a sense of direction in life is being disconnected from your inner guidance or inner knowing. When we were kids, we've been told to follow the rules and do as we're told. As adults, we often tend to keep looking for answers outside of us and follow like the shoulds of society. You should go to college and pursue a promising career. You should save money and buy a house. You should get married, have kids, and save for your retirement. But what do you really want? What does your soul want? You know what your soul wants by how you feel when you think about something. Does it feel expansive or does it feel suffocating? Because your soul's desires feel expansive. They'll make you feel enthusiastic or inspired or even at peace. And that's what I mean by following your inner guidance. Follow what feels expansive. That's your direction right there. Number 3, be aware of what energizes you and what drains you. So this is a more practical way to apply the last point. You can open your planner and then look at the activities of the past 4 weeks. Write a plus sign beside the activities and tasks that energized you, a minus sign beside those that drained you, and you can do maybe a little wave beside those that were neutral. And then go deeper. Reflect upon what exactly about the activity was energizing or draining. Your direction is what energizes you. What drains you is the opposite way. So the question is, How can you do more of what energizes you, and how can you do less of what drains you? Number 4 is to notice what you envy or admire in others. Envy has a bad reputation, but it can also be helpful in finding your direction. So think of the people you envy or admire. It could be for aspects of their personality, the work they do, their lifestyle, their relationships, their accomplishments. And it doesn't have to be like bad envy. It can just be like a desire to have something similar. What you envy or admire in others gives you a clue about your desires of what you want to have or want to experience. And then you can reflect upon how you can cultivate it or create it yourself. I'll give you an example. I gave this example in another video, but I'll repeat it here. So when I was in my 20s, I had a friend, she was my roommate, who did a freelance work. She was working as a freelance artist, like digital artist. She was working from home, she could travel, she could work from anywhere, she was location independent. And I envy, not in a bad way, but really, as I said earlier, I wished I could do something similar, like working from home, having this freedom, and also doing something creative. At that time, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. But observing her gave me clues about what I would like to create for myself. It gave me clues about my direction in life. So, what do you envy or admire in others? And another way you can not just find, but also follow your direction in life is by identifying and then living by your values every day. So by now you should already have a lot of material or a lot of ideas to help you move into the right direction, to move into your most authentic direction. On top of that, I recommend trying value-based living. It's one of the best ways you can live a good life, live a life aligned with your truth, your direction, every single day. I explain exactly how to do that in another video, so I'm going to link it somewhere on the screen and also in the description below if you want to watch it. So let me know if you already have a clearer sense of direction in life. Let me know in the comments what you think. It may require a bit of self-reflection, but you should already have a little more clarity. Other than that, I wish you a beautiful day, a beautiful week, and I'll see you next week.